So your awareness fact for this week is the difference between state and private foster care adoption and some of the terms that you might hear. So all kids placed in foster care have to go through the state. This is DCBS, which is the Department of Community-Based Services. And they have a lot of things that they do. One of them is, part of their mission is ensuring that every kid has a safe, nurturing home and community. And so that is kind of where the foster care bit falls under this. So every kid that is removed from their home has to go through the DCBS. And whenever they get a call for a kiddo, they put out calls to all of their foster homes in the area. Okay, so all of these certified foster homes who are certified through the state, through DCBS and their parents, they put out calls to everyone in that county and in surrounding counties. If they all come back, no, we can't, we're full, we don't want them, whatever, then that's where it goes to the private agencies. Grab another marker here. So you've got the private agencies, and you might hear it referred to PCC as like private care homes or certification was the PCC. So we say we have a DCBS worker and we have a PCC worker because we went through a private agency. So once the state puts out calls, they need a home for a child, everybody says no, then they put out calls to all of the private PCCs or the private foster care providers in the state and the surrounding counties and ask them if they have any families that are able to take this placement. And then whenever they hopefully get a yes, then that kid is placed into a PCC home. The state worker still follows up with that family and is responsible for all of the court proceedings, but the foster parents are certified through that private agency, and so they have two workers. If everybody were to say no in the private foster care homes, then they would start looking at things like independent living or group homes or mental health facilities for these kids. These exist, obviously, because the state can't do everything and they're already overloaded. So private care agencies exist to support the state, but they also have specialties. So like the Bear Foundation, for example, specializes in therapeutic foster homes. So they really give their parents more training on the trauma side of things and some of the behaviors that you might see that are more difficult to address. Some of them might focus on a certain age group or special needs or medical needs and those types of things. So you're also getting specialized training in your PCC homes. Okay, so in summary, if you hear things like DCBS, you now know what it is. If you hear the words or term CPS, that's Child Protective Services. That's kind of a blanket term that people use across the U.S. DCBS is specific to Kentucky. And then if you hear PCC, that means private care foster home. And now you kind of know the difference and where your kiddos are going to be coming through.